I thought it would be important to capture this moment on video, and depending on what comes out of my mouth in the next 2 or 3 minutes, this will likely be the day 73 video. If you're joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you to the 187 Project. This is my daily commitment to making a video, publishing it on YouTube, to expand my accountability so that I guarantee myself to achieve my goal of weighing 187 pounds or less by the end of this calendar year. This morning, I was on the exercise bike for about 19 minutes and I got the alert from my blood sugar app on my iPhone that my sugar was going down. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I have to respond to that. So I made it to my 20-minute mark. I got off, got into the car where I have a banana. As I'm sitting here eating the banana, I'm looking at the time and I'm realizing I don't really have the ability to go back and do another 20 or 30 minutes because I have to wait until the banana processes. I've got to give it time for the sugar to make itself into my bloodstream. So I can't just take a few bites and run back onto the bike. I've got to wait 20 minutes. My oldest son has a doctor appointment, so him and my wife will be out of the house. I've got to be back before they leave to tend to my youngest son, who is sleeping, but I'm going to need to be there for that and when he wakes up. So I noticed that as I'm walking out of the gym and getting into my car, I was contemplating the reality of all this, and I felt let down because I planned to do at least 45 minutes to a full hour on the exercise bike, and it looks like I'm only going to end up having 20 minutes, and I had this thought, oh, I only got to do 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And what I realized is that that's kind of ridiculous because it's an automatic diminishment of what I just did. I just made an achievement. I achieved an additional 20 minutes. And I don't know exactly how many minutes altogether I will be riding the bike from the day I started the 187 Project until day 227, which I believe will be December 31st. But whatever that number is, everything counts toward the total. So I just added another 20 minutes to the total amount of bike minutes that I'll be riding during this period of time. I made another trip to the gym. That's also time that I engaged in harm reduction. In other words, while I'm on the bike, I'm not eating Doritos, I'm not eating ice cream, or I'm not eating a big carbohydrate-filled breakfast. So I'm doing the right thing. I'm also not doing the wrong thing. And whether that's for 50 or 60 minutes or just 20 minutes, that deserves to be irrelevant. What's relevant is I did something that's consistent with my ambition. And that's what I've been practicing over the last 73 days to continue as best I can to do what is consistent with my ambition. So I'm making a promise to myself right now through this video that I'm going to acknowledge all progress. And if I get onto the bike for a minute, if I get on the floor and I do just 5 crunches, I'm not going to compare it to the other day where I did an hour or I did 100 crunches. I'm going to just say, good job, Billy. Keep it up. You're doing great work and everything counts. You've been watching Billy Sparkle on the 187 Project. Thanks for tuning in and expanding my accountability. I'll see you tomorrow.